Okay guys, so in this video I just want to go and show you on how you can go and create the same folders that I have here depending on the learning resources that you want or that you have, both for teaching or for, let's say, research materials or reading materials or favorite music that you may have, and you want to organize those bookmarks for sites so that you won't need to go and search it anymore through the internet search engine like Google, DuckDuckGo, or your favorite search engine. And let's say, for example, here in my case, I have some of the lessons that I share to my students, and I have some references that I usually want them for additional reading materials and research materials. So we do have here the GDP growth annual percentage of the Philippines, which is a good resource for identifying and fact-checking the economy of the Philippines during a certain time period or a year. You will see this is coming from the world data or the World Bank itself. So it's a very credible resource when it comes to verifying the economy of a certain country, not only the Philippines. You can actually just go and search down here. You will see all countries by economy, and I just search Philippines and we got the data here. You will see the performance from 1961 to 1984, 85, 86, 89, 1992, 1993, 1996, 1998, 2000. You would see that the performance within 2010 was very good. Moving to 2012, it maintained a very good percentage of 6 point something, 6.38, 34, 7.14, 149, way back 2016, and now the recent trend became downtrend, perhaps because of the pandemic. You would see we have the 2019 up to 2020, we have negative 9.573 GDP. So this is a good resource for fact-checking economy information related to the GDP of the Philippines or the country from where you are. And now I want to bookmark this so that I can easily go to this site if I go and I want to share this to students, or let's say I want to do some research about the economy. If, for example, I'm going to get into investment, of course this is a good thing to know the current economy status of the country from where you will be investing in, right? So now we have the GDP coming from the World Bank, and I want to go and save this as a bookmark in one of my folders here. So what I'm going to do, I just want to go and search for the bookmarks toolbar. That's usually we'll be able to create a new folder that will be allowing us to go and create these folders that we have here. Let's say, for example, I want to have in my NSTP folder, I want a new folder that I'm going to name research materials. Let's say research materials for students. So we can see now that we have that research material folder, right? And you would see we now have created a new folder, and we can save this. And if I go back to that folder, you would now see we have that research material, and we now have our bookmark organized specifically for, or specifically in that new folder that we've created. You can also delete this by right-clicking on it and delete the folder if you want. You can delete the actual bookmark itself if you want. So you will see here I have a number of materials that I usually share to my students when it comes to topics that are related to the 8 dimensions of National Service Training Program: PLS, personal protection, nationalism, earthquake and fire, preparation, and so on and so forth. So that's it for this video. I just wanted to show you this. At least you'll get some ideas on how to organize your bookmarks. Easy for you to be able to easily go back to a certain reading material, favorite site that you go to, like a music that you listen to in YouTube. So at least you'll get some ideas here. Tools that you have that you usually use, let's say, for example, grammar checkers, plagiarism checker, especially if you're into writing, right? It's good that you always check or double check your work for plagiarism. And that's a good, I just collect, or I collect some bookmarks for those items. So that's it for this video.